Hello, welcome back to Silver Creek Falls. So today we're gonna inspect the house of that guy who apparently stole a car, but he's full of money, so why would he steal a car? So let's continue. A receipt from the Naughty Vixen Entertainment.
No prizes for getting what type of business we're in. How much is the receipt for?
$1,000.
Jeez, for one night?
Receipt added to inventory, okay. It's locked. Oh, look at that!
What is it?
It's a small unframed print, signed F. Holloway. I don't know the artist.
Nor do I. It's a nice painting. Simple but nice.
Is it a lighthouse? I think it is. There's a boat. Here, I'll take a photo of it. Books on finance and accounting. I received from the known places.
Those fast cat joints are just scams. Why would a guy as rich as this need to use them?
Maybe he's spawning off stolen goods. What business is this guy in anyway?
His IRS files say that he's a venture capitalist.
Could mean anything.
Something's off about this guy. I love doing his voice.
Office equipment, all new and still needs boxes and wrappers.
Wow, there's a lot of it.
It makes sense that someone who works in finance would need office equipment, but this much? This could supply an office of like 6 or 7 people.
I guess this guy just buys stuff in bulk.
Aspirins, toothpaste, soap.
This guy really likes buying in bulk, huh?
Yeah, I just said that.
What's inside?
Packing peanuts, a lot of them.
Interesting. Anything important?
Just a hot dog wrapper. Unmarked boxes. Shall we open them up?
Go for it.
It's a case of 2008 Paso Robles Merlot. A few bottles are missing though. I think this is the same brand as we saw at the car crash site. Yeah, because we got one bottle of Merlot, right? The pink bottle.
Yes, I think so too.
Oh no. Books and finance and accounting. Interesting. Not many people keep fire extinguishers in their own rooms.
I wonder what this guy did here.
Oh, look, what's hanging off the security ring of the fire extinguisher?
Oh, a key. Talk about hiding something in plain sight.
Yeah. He kept a bed in his office.
From what I could gather, speaking to Leia, they had been drifting apart. That's why she hadn't bothered telling the police he was missing. Going on long business trips on short notice was pretty normal for him.
First aid kit. Wow, he has a lot of iodine, 7 kits and gauzes. Looks like he had to close a few gunshot wounds.
Looks like Mr. Friedman had some interesting nighttime activities.
Oh, look at this. It's a ring. It has a small insignia in the middle.
Can you describe it?
Yeah, it's 2 snakes on a halberd.
Uh-oh.
What is it?
That's the insignia of the Spinola family.
Spinola family.
Big and important mafia family. They're running operations all over the East Coast and Midwest area.
So I think he was working for the Spinola family?
Most likely. One doesn't come across his rings casually. Either that or he killed someone from the Spinola clan. If he did, he sure as hell wouldn't keep the ring as a memento for them to find.
Yikes.
I got a guy who can tell me something about this in Trenton. Shh! We can go after we're done here.
Check out the gun.
That's a fine piece. Have you checked the barrel?
Yeah, he's used it before.
Clearly not your average businessman.
Computer seems pretty devoid of files. I guess this guy just used it for emails.
Sometimes you get lucky and find everything you need in one computer. I guess this isn't one of the cases. He's careful with his files, as he should.
Okay, so we got a key, and this was locked.
There we go.
There we go, the key worked. There's a letter inside.
Go on, read it.
Franklin Bolt Pharmaceutical. Dear Mr. Friedman, it was a pleasure meeting you and discussing business. Please bring this card to collect our sample pack. I think we have some questions for Leah. Hey Leah. Hi Leah, we have some questions for you.
Sure, ask away, sweetie.
I love her voice. What was your husband's profession?
He's a hedge fund manager.
Do you know of or have you met any of his clients?
I'm afraid not. Connor never talked about his work and his home office was soundproof.
How do you stay married to someone like that?
Actually, when I came to live with him, he said the one rule in the house was that I never to enter that room under any circumstances.
Alright.
If something has happened to him, the answer will be in that room.
Interesting. Have you ever been to his city office? Do you know where it is?
Nope, I don't think it was in Philly though.
Why not?
If I ever called him because of an emergency, he would always be at least an hour away.
Interesting. You never thought all this was a bit suspicious?
Initially, I thought it was just because he hated his job. If I'm perfectly honest, I'm just guessing he's a hedge fund manager. I really don't know.
What makes you think he's a hedge fund manager?
Well, I overheard him once talking over the phone and he was saying, it's a temporary slump in the market. Don't worry, your shares will rise again. It was the only time I have ever heard him say anything work-related.
So, you told me the other day that it was normal for Connor to disappear for a week.
Yes.
Has he ever told you where he's going?
No.
Was this the status quo since the beginning of our relationship?
Not at all. When we started dating, it was almost like he was a magician. He worked for a few hours a day and made a lot of money. He was always free to take me to nice places, and while he said he couldn't always travel, he was there for anything I needed. Even a year into our marriage, he was generally not that busy. Then when the financial crisis hit, it was like a switch was turned and he became another person. He would have not to go on long business trips all the time, and was never home.
Did he change as a person?
Yes, he became very distant, didn't talk much, and was cold all the time. We haven't even slept in the same bedroom for a year.
I'm sorry to hear that. Was he ever abusive?
Never laid a finger on me. He was just missing all the time and uncommunicative.
Did he change physically in any way?
Yes, he lost a little weight and became a lot paler. I tried insisting he see a doctor, but he never listened.
I know this is a personal question, but how are your finances?
They're fine. I mean, it's not like before we could buy any luxury we wanted whenever we wanted, but it's not like we're in debt or anything. We did have to fire a maid though, which is why some parts of the house are so dusty. It's hard to keep such a large mansion clean.
One last question. Did he ever mention anything about Bolt Pharmaceutical?
No, we normally buy the local pharmacy's in-house brand. It's all the same, isn't it?
Thank you, Leah. We'll do our best to find your husband.
Please do. As much as we have begun drifting apart, he is still my husband and I still love him very much.
We'll do our best, Leah. Bye, Leah. You're beautiful. So, what do you think?
I have a pretty good idea, but I still want to talk to my contact in Trenton to confirm it.
You didn't want to mention a naughty vixen?
Didn't want to stain the man's name without knowing everything. Besides, I have a feeling he didn't fit that bill for himself. Ooh. We're not meeting him in there. We're meeting him out here somewhere.
Didn't he specify where he wanted to meet?
Not really. He just gives his general location and moves around till we meet. He does this in case it gets stale.
Makes sense, I guess. This neighborhood is really seedy. Who are you meeting again?
One of my contacts with the Lucio family.
Lucio family? I don't think I've heard of them.
Unless you were born in the 1960s, you wouldn't have had. They were one of the biggest mafia families of New Jersey back in the day. But thanks to bitter infighting and very poorly planned wars with other families, the clan was all but completely annihilated. After the war, they had to swear fealty to the Spinola family to stop them being completely destroyed. Today they survive running a small chain of illegal gambling saloons in the Street State area.
So this guy's a mole?
Not exactly. The Lucio family sells the FBI information. In exchange, we turn a blind eye in their ring of gambling saloons. I know the Lucio family well. Heck, I even get invited to their weddings and birthdays.
That's so sketchy. Do you go?
Of course, why wouldn't I? They always have awesome food.
This guy is so much like me. Like, he always thinks about food. All the time. That's for me. You're an interesting one. Kind of my informant. Okay. What's this? Nothing? Okay. This game's so interesting though. It gets you really into the story and such.
Hey, what are you looking at?
Okay, it's not you then.
If you guys want to enter this club, you need some ID.
Is this a club? Yikes, who would want to party here?
Lady, if you don't have any business here, get the hell out.
Alright, thank you. You're very kind and polite.
Hey, no ID, no entry. This is an exclusive club.
Exclusive? Please, the only thing that this place excludes is hygiene.
Lady, if you ain't got no business here, you'd better keep walking.
Okay, let's run. Oh, I think it's him now.
Hey Marco, how you doing?
What voice to give him? Special Agent Valdez, what brings you to a humble neck of the woods?
Just the usual. See some old friends, maybe pick up some salami and cheese on Tornatore's. Who knows, might drop by for dinner at Giuseppe's. Tornatore, eh? You sleazy dog. You're there to see old Giacomo's daughter, aren't you? What are you talking about, Payson? She's just a kid.
Come on, don't act all innocent. Everyone knows she's been legal for at least 3 years now. Jeez. Gotta ask, man. This bro with you. FBI too? She on the level?
Yeah, she's on the level. Sarah, this is Marco. Marco, this is Sarah.
Hey, how you doing? Hi. Oh my god.
I see.
Just the way I like him.
What did you say, you piece of easy there, Fitzgerald? Remember, we on their territory.
Make it quick.
Hey Marco, check this out. This ring look familiar to you?
Oh yeah, I know this ring.
What can you tell us about it? It's the ring worn by the Spinola family members, right?
Not quite. 2 snakes around the halberd. That's made of by the Spinola, but it ain't for them.
When I saw Matteo Spinola in Vegas, he had a ring like this.
Similar, yes, but not the same. See the crest? One of the snakes has a red eye and the other has a green eye. That means this person works for the Spinola family. The person who found this was on a hedge fund manager. Maybe the Spinola family was one of their customers. Only customer. The Spinola family don't like to share. If this guy had this ring, that means he worked directly for the Spinola family, but wasn't a member of the family. The Spinola family demand absolute loyalty. They never hire outsiders. For example, a lawyer that works for the Spinola family exclusively works for the Spinola family and doesn't take any other clients. Same goes for their barbers, dentists, accountants, etc. I get it. Makes keeping information secret a lot easier. Exactly.
Okay, so Matteo's ring is different?
Yeah. Okay, so if you're a member of the family, extended family included, then you wear a ring with 2 diamonds for the eyes of the 2 snakes. If you're a member of the satellite families like mine, then you wear a ring where the eyes are purple. Seems like a pretty complicated way of doing things. The Spinolas have grown so strong and powerful that they got tons of families and professionals working for them. This is so we can identify each other in the real world, and it's also used as a means for the Spinolas to bully the smaller families.
I get it. Do you know anything about a guy called Connor Friedman?
The name doesn't ring a bell. See the amount of this ring?
Yup, I think he may have been their hedge fund manager. Hedge fund manager? Oh yeah, I think I know who you're talking about. Really? Do you know where we can find him? Sorry to tell you this, but he's probably sleeping with the fishes.
What?
Let me explain. During the financial crisis, a lot of investment bankers and hedge fund managers turned to the mafia to cover their losses. I think this Connor Friedman guy was one of them. Anyway, so I know the Spinolas hired a bunch of them to look into emerging markets. It was a pretty fair deal if you ask me. All they asked was that they swear loyalty and work for them for the rest of their lives. In exchange, they got a bunch of these guys out of debt. The Spinolas made an absolute killing on this little operation. Now I heard that one of these hedge fund managers got greedy and was dissatisfied with the yearly wage the Spinolas gave him. So this bozo started scheming profits from the top and pocketing them himself. He got away with this for a whole year. Then one day the Spinola account starts looking at the books and it's as clear as day this guy is stealing money. I heard he stole a car and tried to drive south to Mexico. I don't know exactly what happened, but from what I could tell he was taken care of.
You sure it's this guy?
Not really, just repeating what I heard around. Might be some other guy. I could ask around, but it might gather some unwanted attention.
I get you. That's fine, we can leave it at that for now.
One last question.
Anything for you, sweet cheeks.
Ugh. Do you know anything about Bolt Pharmaceutical? The guys that make them aspirins? In relation to the Spinolas or Delicious? Nothing really. Aren't they a foreign company? Do you know if the Spinolas were doing any special business with them, or anything, or what relation Connor Friedman would have to them?
That's kind of specific, and to be honest, way above my pay grade. Only the Don, some of the capos, and the consiglia who know some types of details. Okay then, Marco. Thanks for all your help. Say hi to your mother for me, okay?
Hey, bye, Marco.
Bye. Gotta run. Run. Oops. Wrong way. Okay.
You got a lot of information there.
What? This looks really similar to a hotel in Philadelphia.
Welcome to the Belmont Trenton.
Belmont? It's part of the same chain.
Yes, they have an excellent rewards program, you know.
If we were gonna stay in such a similar hotel, why didn't we just stay in the Belmont in Philadelphia? Philadelphia and Trenton are like just an hour away from each other. At least I could have unpacked and left my luggage there.
You have a point there.
On that subject, this Belmont chain sure has some nerve with the naming of their hotels. We're 20 miles away from Trenton.
They're affordable and nice. I happen to like them. I don't mind the drive. They treat me very well, you know.
Of course they do. You're the best customer. You're probably the only one signed up to their loyalty program.
If you must know, there's a very special reason we're doing this. I'll tell you inside.
Alright.
Okay, what is a special reason?
Firstly, this case seems quite dangerous, so we shouldn't sleep in the same place twice in a row.
Fair enough.
Secondly, this chain belongs to the Spinola family.
What?
A lot of the big capos stay in this chain. You'd have to be an idiot to try anything funny here.
I have to say, you're one of the weirdest cops I've ever met, but I gotta admit you have a point.
It's not my first rodeo.
Hey, about today. Do you think we should tell Leah Friedman that her husband is probably dead?
Nah, I'd rather confirm it before having to send that message. Besides, I'd probably let an officer from Philly deliver the news. I hate telling people that sort of thing. Otherwise, I'd have gone to med school, right?
Med school?
Right.
The Weather Channel? You gotta be kidding me? Hey.
Mr. Valdez, welcome back.
Hi, Ricardo. Thank you. 2 single rooms, please. Oh, and here's my loyalty card.
It's okay, we already have you on record.
Why am I not surprised?
Oh, you also have a package from Mr. DeLuca.
Oh, could it be? Yes. Oh, I need to call him tonight to thank him.
What did you get?
Chilotello from the Emilia-Romagna region in Italy. It's this exquisite and very rare ham. I'm so excited.
I'll tell Mr. DeLuca how pleased you were. Also, here are your room keys. Stefano from our Philadelphia hotel called to tell me you were coming. Same room as before. 903 for you, Mr. Valdez, and 803 for you, Mr. Fitzgerald.
Thank you, Ricardo. Sarah, I'm gonna go to the bakery to pick up some of the bread for this ham. They have some really awesome bakeries here. When you come with, there might be some ham in it for you.
I'm okay, thanks. It looks a bit rich for my taste.
Well, if you're interested, the bakery is just across the car park.
Okay, bye. You just teleported again. Can you go? I want to move. Okay. Can I move? Okay. I wonder if there's another kitty in this hotel. I like kitties. Okay, door's open. Should I walk in? There's nothing here. Oh wait, yes there is. Another letter. Okay, if you want to read it, you pause the video and read it. I don't want to. The room is identical. The Pats are playing tonight. Let's watch.
Hi, madam. I hope you slept well.
Like a baby. Thanks. Seems the trail on Connor Friedman has gone cold. Any ideas?
I could ask around my mafia contacts, but but that's really wasted favors. Besides, I have another lead.
Cool. What do you have?
Do you remember that poor deputy that was killed in Silver Creek Falls?
Oh yeah, Deputy Hill. Poor kid. He was so young.
His landlady found a note for him in her mail. I think this might open things up a bit.
It's been a week since Deputy Hill was killed. Why did this not come up sooner?
When she first got the note, she didn't realize it was for him. It was only later when she looked at it again. Did she work it out?
The cipher that unlocks the message is on my carpet. Leigh Davis.
I had her fax it to me. Check it out.
Leigh Davis must have left this for him to find so he could decipher those crazy notes. I'm guessing our FBI crew grabbed them from the police station?
The originals were stolen when Special Agent West was murdered, but I do have photocopies.
So back to Silver Creek Falls?
Yep.
Okay, I'm gonna leave this here. I think I exceeded the time of the episode already, but that's okay. Oh hey, yeah. That's okay. So yeah, I hope you enjoyed. If you did, leave a like. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye bye!